Hi again, welcome to the second monthly Wanderers devlog. As always, I'm touchup, manager for the Wanderers team, and our progress in June has been great. We are so excited to show you what we've done this month. Firstly, we want to thank all of you for the amazing results on our first video. We were not ready for how popular our mod would be, and it's a testament to how dedicated the community is, not only for the mod, but to Minecraft as a whole. We appreciate your love for our project, and we will continue to release more content and showcases for you to enjoy. Secondly, our new community Discord is available to join. You can join using the QR code on screen right now or by using the Discord link in the description. Share your ideas, chat with the community, or get updates from the mod all in one place. And finally, we want to address some concerns that were made clear by our community in the comment section from the first devlog. Firstly, we want to make it absolutely clear that we do not hold any hatred or distaste towards Mojang or the developers. If anything, we have utmost respect for Mojang for creating the very game that we are making this mod for. We're just simply veteran players who have become somewhat disappointed with recent updates, and we want to expand the game with our ideas. Additionally, remember that all of these features are subject to change by you. We take as much community feedback into consideration as we can, and if we notice significant backlash at a feature, we will make sure that we update it to reflect the demands of the player base. After all, the community should always be the main contributor towards any project. Now, let's finally dig into the latest features. In this devlog, we'll be showcasing our combat revamp, the new bow expansion, and, as promised, our work in progress Sculk expansion. For years, players have had many complaints about the combat system within Minecraft, from 1.8 versus 1.9, all the way down to niche things like the experimental combat updates released by Jeb. Combat has always been a controversial aspect of Minecraft. Our way of addressing the current issues with combat is with one simple idea: balance. We feel that Minecraft, while having acceptable combat as of now, fails to accommodate for all playstyles, which is why the 1.8 audience had such a rough reaction to 1.9's combat overhaul. In Wanderers, we tackle this problem by adding a feature that allows diverse playstyles, which are weapon classes. We don't mean class in the traditional sense, where the player chooses one class to play throughout the game and sticks with it. Classes, in and of themselves, are quite a linear concept, which limits the sandbox appeal of Minecraft to a considerable degree. That's why we have chosen to tie classes to 3 unique armor sets. Many keen viewers in Devlog 1 pointed out a dark purple ore block during the end dimension segment that appears remarkably similar to netherite. This texture is programmer art for a block of a new material, one of 2, which are on equal tier to netherite in terms of damage, durability, defense, etc. Their diversity comes into the way their implementation ties into the combat. Netherite has received its own expansion in the line with the other 2, creating 3 unique armor sets to accommodate 3 different styles of plays via weapon. These being the sword, the axe, and the bow. These 3 classes will additionally create a multiplayer dynamic, allowing players to work together with different playstyles to achieve different goals through division of labor. Additionally, each armor set, along with their corresponding weapon, is equipped with 1 ability. Armor sets are equipped with 1 movement ability, allowing more diverse and fun traversal of different areas. Their corresponding weapons are equipped with 1 combat ability, which will aid the player in tough scenarios, especially with our new difficulty scaling for late game structures. The 3 armor and weapon sets are as follows. Netherite armor, the already existing endgame tier. This will still be attained by ancient debris in the nether combined with gold in a crafting table. Netherite's unique weapon is the axe. Lurker armor, the endgame tier which is found within the end dimension. This will be attained in a similar method to netherite, by mining alien debris in the end and combining it with the amethyst in the same fashion that you combine netherite scrap with gold. Lurker's unique weapon is the sword. Sculk armor, which is the endgame tier found within the Sculk dimension. This will again be attained in a similar manner to netherite, by mining deep debris in the Sculk and combining it with lapis lazuli in the same fashion that you combine netherite scrap with gold. Skulkite's unique weapon is the bow. These are all, again, subject to change from community feedback. Soon, we'll be releasing a showcase of the armor abilities where we will go into detail on the new movement abilities added to the armor and how it affects traversal in the game. Additionally, here's some in-development footage of the armor ability for the Lurker set. Tell us what you think in the comments, or what you think the ability should be. In the spirit of balance, we have decided to expand the tiers of bow accessible to the player, allowing ranged combat to be a more fully fleshed out combat style. Drawing inspiration from Minecraft dungeons, our new bow tiers come with more benefits than just damage or durability. Higher tier bows from gold and above are referred to as twin bows. Gold, diamond, and higher debris tier bows will all fire 2 arrows instead of 1. This is intended to balance out the usage with the durability, as tools do with their scaling. Higher tier bows will cost 2 arrows. If you don't like that though, this can be fixed with a simple infinity enchantment as normal bows can. Bows damages will follow in the same format as other tool or weapon tiers, with the combat revamp in mind. This means that the Sculk bow will deal additional damage compared to the netherite or lurker bow, as Sculk is meant to be the ranger based set. Close quarters combat, especially regarding player versus player combat, is a bit lacking in opportunity. That being the opportunity to eat, use potions, use an ability, or use a special enchantment. That window is precious time for a player that can make or break your victory. That's where our solution comes in, the Shield Bash. The Shield Bash is a simple move that can be executed by any player with a shield and the required enchantment, no matter the armor or tool set. After 2 consecutive shield hits by an enemy, the player will receive an indicator, alerting them to their short window to press the R key. Doing so while holding out the shield will send them dashing through the player or mob in front of them, and if they connect, the opposing side will be pushed far back, and the shield will gain a 3-second cooldown. Creating this distance gives the player time to eat, drink, or perform any other miscellaneous actions that may contribute to their success in a fight. However, the opposing side will not take any damage from the bash itself. To encourage versatility, the Shield Bash will be available in the form of 2 enchantments, Bash and Puncture. Puncture is an alternative form of the Shield Bash in which you will perform the same move, but the opposing side will not receive any knockback. However, they'll suffer impalement from your shield, which ignores armor and deals approximately 3 hearts, if you perform it correctly. A shield cannot have bash and puncture applied at the same time though. The design intention is to make it a trade, gain damage and lose knockback, or vice versa. Last time, we promised you that we'd show you our progress on the complete Sculk expansion, and in this video, we are delivering that promise. The Sculk expansion will come through the form of the Sculk Dimension, currently under a working title, The Other Side, based upon not only the contents of the ancient cities, but also the early Minecon previews of the Warden. The Sculk Dimension will be unique in its generation, filled with claustrophobic, dimly lit caves and quiet enemies that can sneak up on you if you're not careful. Navigating the Sculk Dimension is a stealth-based process, and alerting too many enemies can be a fatal mistake. Some enemies, such as banshees, will alert other enemies to your position if you don't move away fast enough. As is normal for any dimension, the Sculk Dimension does have its own unique humanoid species. As the End has the Enderman, the Nether has the Piglin, the Sculk Dimension will have the Stalkers. Stalkers are humanoids of slender proportions who are unfamiliar with the player and are somewhat afraid. Their settlements are completely unlit, as their environment make their eyes get extremely sensitive to light. Placing a light source near one of them will make it immediately hostile, similar to the piglins that require the use of gold armor. Despite their fear, the stalkers are also curious creatures. As their name implies, stalkers will slowly creep up behind players near them and follow them for a certain period until it grows uninterested after a short time. However, unsuspecting players who don't watch their blind spots are in for quite a scare. In a weeping angel fashion, stalkers may occasionally appear behind a player or just over the shoulder. They mean no harm, but if you happen to attack one, it will prove to be a grave mistake. That's all for this month. If you want to keep up with our project, make sure you subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed. If you're interested in our community, you can join our Discord by using the QR code on screen or by clicking the link in the description. Don't forget to come back in August for Devlog number 3. There, we'll be discussing our in-depth look into the combat expansion, revealing our original Sculk biomes, and showing off our first early development build of Wanderers. I'm Tetrazona, and I'll see you in the next month with more Wanderers news.